blood-brain barrier is made up of cells that are barricading, right, and preventing water-like substances, chemicals, from crossing into the brain from the blood. And so what happens is things that are fat soluble can cross. Things that are water soluble cannot cross. And of course there's transporters that will help to allow its crossing. Well, L-DOPA compared to dopamine, if I have somebody that has Parkinson's, Parkinson's is a disease in which you have deficiency in dopamine. They end up having tremors, tardive dyskinesia, which means dysfunctional gait. It's not smooth. It's very, I'm not going to say chaotic, but it's not smooth. And so chemically, they have treatment options. If I am lacking dopamine, don't I just want to give dopamine? Yeah, you do. However, dopamine itself does not cross the blood-brain barrier, and it's going to be consumed by other tissues that are going to use dopamine. So that's out of the picture. But isn't there a precursor, something that leads to dopamine? Yeah, it's called L-DOPA. So L-DOPA is a chemical I can put in the form of a drug, have you eat it, and then I can use another drug that prevents the conversion to dopamine until it gets to the brain. Once it crosses the blood-brain barrier, because it's more fat soluble, once it crosses the blood-brain barrier, it can be converted to dopamine by the brain, and you can help to treat Parkinson's. The cool thing I was just watching on TV a few nights ago was deep brain stimulation, not chemical at all, but is essentially doing the same activity. It was stimulating the pathways that dopamine would normally stimulate. And so the guy that was having his brain cut open and somebody else was doing surgery on, he was wide awake. And so you could see the tremors, right? His hand was shaking. And then all of a sudden they stimulated the area and you saw it just become steady. And they had another guy playing a guitar while they're doing the brain surgery. It was amazing to watch, but it totally takes me off point. So let's get back on track.